Good early morning. It is I, Mr. 560, Grim 560, Action Gamer, back at it. It's been a while since I've been streaming. It's like 3:30 in the morning. You're like, why the fuck are you streaming so late? Well, actually, I'm streaming early. I'm trying to get a jump on the rest of the streamers. No, I'm just actually was putzing around trying to get my, you know what's crazy? I got OBS, and OBS is pretty much set up the way it's necessary. But in order for me to stream mobile games, there's different options that you can take to connect your mobile device to your computer. The best option that I use, because I play a lot of mobile games, I have a PlayStation 4, but the best option that I have that I've been seeing for using for mobile games is an app called Visor, and it's nearly one-to-one image mirroring as far as the system is, and I'm plugged up through USB. So I'm going to kind of tell you that for some reason my USB ports on my laptop have been pretty horrible. I mean, it's a $1,400 laptop. At least that's how much it was when it was first purchased. And the problem is, after a couple months, the USB ports started going like not haywire. They're touchy now for some reason. I'm not sure why. So if for some reason I'm in the middle of playing the game and holding the controller, then when you're holding the phone and the actual feed from the game cuts off, then that's just what it is. The live feed is still go, as long as the live feed is not being messed with. The live feed is still go, but the feed from the game will be could be messed up, or at least could just cut out for a moment. As long as it doesn't keep happening. I wanted to start this earlier, but what happened was the power on the battery says 43%, right? The power on the battery before said 4%. Well, it said 10%. And the battery kept draining even though I had it plugged up, because I got the thing plugged up through USB, through the charging port. There's more than one port on the thing. And for some reason, I don't know, it just would not, it just kept going down. The number went down to 4%. And I'm sitting here like, I don't want to start rocking on this game, and this thing ain't even up. And I've had it plugged in for like a good hour. It's just fussing with the system, trying to get the graphic quality straight on the game, as well as getting the graphics quality straight with Visor, the mirroring software. I couldn't get. I was, you would think that after your phone's been plugged up for an hour, even if it was on 10%, it should be at least somewhere close to 35-40%, right? So then I said, you know what? Restart this phone, because I know that the phone I'm using is an LG LG Stylo V2, and it's a classic. It's a old system, but it's got 4 gigs of RAM. So, and the graphics quality and the graphics chip on here is still good enough, actually really good, to run some very powerful high-end games, especially like Marvel Future Fight. Like, I've been able to run Marvel Future Fight on this thing with no problem. The problem is, 6 months after I got this phone, years back, 6 months after I got it, the battery started going. Like, the battery got shot, meaning it would be at full charge, and then out of nowhere it would go down to like 40%. And then if something happened and I unplugged it or whatever, or I was on some sort of Wi-Fi signal or something, and I switched back over to data or whatever, it would just start dropping. It would go down to like 10, and it would seem like it was doing a countdown. It would lose it would lose a battery charge. It would lose 1% charge per second, and I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Or it would just shut off entirely. So I kind of was like, but I've learned that what happens is, if I stop the phone and then I restart it, usually that helps. It's 3:30 in the morning. That's why I'm yawning. So I'm going to start recording on OBS. Once again, this is Mr. 560 Gaming, Action Gamer. 3:30 in the morning, just chilling, playing Future Fight. I haven't been on Future Fight that much in a long time. Like I really, literally have not been on Future Fight. Um, like I've been on it for a couple times, but you know what I mean, like in the past few months. But I took some time away from it because I really wanted to get focused on some other things, which is really stupid. I should have just kept it going, but I didn't. But you know, I'm back on it. They've had just a few updates. I've been about maybe 4 or 5 updates. Like when I stopped playing, it was around the time they came out. They started doing the what is that? End game. When end game dropped, like right after Captain Marvel, they started doing the end game. That's when I kind of took a step back. It wasn't because of the yeah, just real life. RL took its toll on me. So they brought in people and gave them people. They brought in people and gave them people uniforms, and there's still people in the game that could use uniforms, and they haven't given them to them. But they brought in a bunch of new game modes and things like that. They actually got the Danger Room now because the X-Men. They finally got a nice roster, a nice roster of X-Men. I would have to say about what 30 or 40 X-Men are in this game. Let's check that out. Why don't we? There's no way to organize these by X-Men, which sucks because that would be great. But if I'm looking right now, I can see that I see this is going to be an issue, huh? All right, we got this. Let me go back. You can see here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should we even count Wanda as a mutant? Because this is the Wanda. We actually have the Scarlet Witch version. That's the mutant version. But this is the movie version of Scarlet Witch, and technically she's not a mutant. And when her base, if you go to her details, right? Let's go. Her details just say superhuman, superhero female, and her info. Oh no, sorry, wrong thing. Oh wait. If you go to her Marvel Universe thing here, all right. Wanda Maximoff, superhero, daughter of Magneto and twin sister of Quicksilver. So technically she is a mutant, but they don't really put her in here as a mutant. You feel me? Like they don't put her in here as a mutant. I don't get that. They'll address this. This is what I like about how Marvel Studios did a lot of things. They'll be able to address a lot of the quote-unquote inconsistencies, which I really think they were just setups for the future when it comes to characters like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, stuff like that. And now that they got the X-Men and everything like that. So we've got 8. Let's see. Let's see if we can move. Hold up. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to move this so I can, because it's not the resolution is not helping me right now. So I'm going to move this down to about half the bit rate. And we're going to go to software rendering. So the quality of the video may take a hit, but it is what it is. I'd rather the quality of video take a hit and then me be able to, like if I'm moving this left and right, now I got the delay is less. Alright, so alright, let's see, where was I at? Let's see. We was at 8 there. We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $14. a lot of Inhumans in here too. Let's see, 15. Alright. 16, 17, 18, 19. I never really thought about looking this up before. He was at 19, right? Yep. They get to play in the game. It's just a general playthrough. It's 3:30 in the fucking morning. Did I pass over any mutants yet? No. A lot of Inhumans. What's it? 19? Was that 19? Is he a mutant? Is this guy Molten Man a mutant? No. Oh, he's from Far From Home. So I'm guessing Hydro Man's Far From Home too, right? Yeah. He's actually in Hydro Man is actually in Spider-Man Unlimited, the game too. Rest in peace to Spider-Man Unlimited. Alright, 21, 22, 23, 24, let's see, 25, 26, 27, who's that? Okay. It's 28. 29. 30. He's not really a mutant. I don't know why they have him as X genes. He's not a mutant. 31. Namor is a mutant? Namor's a mutant? Maybe it's just me. 32. 33. Let's see. 34. So they got like 34, 35 mutants. I might have missed a couple of them. I did not know Namor was a freaking mutant. Guess he is a mutant. Put some clothes on, dude. Sure. Oh, well, shit. You didn't have to put those clothes on. How you gonna be the king of Atlantis with fire all on your body? You're gonna burn all the water up. You're gonna evaporate the ocean. I'm missing a lot of people. I have 179 out of 200 characters. There's 200 characters. Still, a lot of gameplay has not changed, which is fine. I don't really particularly care for that. I don't really worry about that. But let's take a look at Kitty Pryde. I haven't looked at any of these people in so long. I haven't even checked any of these people out. So we're gonna preview her skills. First, we'll take a look at her. Look at her uniform, her makeup, her get up. She looks decent. Her boots. She looks like she's got the classic, like the pseudo classic X-Men suit on. You call it the modern suit, but it looks like a throwback. It looks like it's paying homage to those old blue and yellow throwback suits they had back in the day. I really know Kitty Pryde to be too powerful. You know what I mean? What's the other girl's name? That does all the fucking phew phew and the fireworks out of her fingers and shit. She's in there. Okay. She got herself a little teeny dragon. It's just gonna. Okay, well, maybe she is powerful. Wow. It's pretty dope. Yeah. And you know what? It's when you got a game like this, it's characters like this that they look like they can be destructive and devastating, but if you don't see these characters in timeline battle a lot, then you know they're not that destructive. They're probably good for. She'd probably be good for World Boss or something like that, but I don't think she's gonna be much better for anything else. I don't know. You never know, man. Alright, let's change. Excuse my yawning. I should go make some coffee. Let's see. Who should we try? Oh, these three are new? Let's try Rachel Summers. Oh, I got hit okay now? Oh, okay. Let me do that. I pressed okay. Whoa, whoa, oh, look at that. Wow. Wow, what the hell is that? Wow. Let's zoom. Oh, we zoomed in, huh? Let's zoom out there. You know, I miss playing DC Unchained. For the simple fact is, you know what, developers, man, they had a clear something competitive with Future Fight, and they're not doing nothing with it no more. Well, at least I don't know. I haven't played it so long. I couldn't tell you. But the last time I went to go check on it and get an updated version file of the game didn't. It was like hadn't been updated in like months. And you know, this is the problem that people had with the game, is like they're so used to other games getting updates once a month. This game wasn't getting updates once a month. And they had a really great game. Great system, great mechanics. They just was doing all these BS, what do you call that? They had all these BS, I wouldn't say they were BS. They were just the events. That's all they did was events. And a lot of times the events weren't like giving you anybody new. They weren't bringing a lot of new people. They had brought in some new families here and there. But all in all, it's a good game. It's just that, you know, they stopped supporting it too much. I might reinstall it and check it out. See what it's, you know, see if they made any changes to it. But for the most part, DC Unchained is like, it's one of those things where it's a dream game. It's like this. It's exactly like Future Fight, and that's not bad. I mean, there are obvious differences to it, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Like that's the point of it all. You know, that it's just as good, but it's not the same thing. So yeah, if you haven't already and you're on YouTube, or if you're on a channel and you're watching me right now, please do not hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can see above my picture here, there's the link. It says bit.ly/Mr560 YouTube. Trust me, that's better than you searching. It's better than me giving you that long ass string. Just type in the shortened link, bit.ly/Mr560 YouTube, and you will be connected. You will come straight to my YouTube channel. All right, there's a lot of older content on there, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna live stream more, and I may do some recordings and stuff, and just put some recordings up. You know what I mean? Depending. Like what I used to do was, I used to do screen records on my phone of things that I'm doing, and then like edit them and put those and change them late. But now it's kind of like I don't really. It takes a lot of time for all of that. I don't feel like doing all that no more. I just rather just stream. If I make a mistake, it is what it is. Just stream. You know, there might be some days I go on a stream and say, "Hey, this is what this is what I'm going to teach you. This is what I'm trying to figure out." For the most part, because it's been several months since I've been in the game and I'm behind a lot as far as what? Ah, the game crashed. Ah, it crashed. It's been a while since that shit happened. The game crashed. Wow, crashed into a ditch. Let me fix this. Ew. That's not cool. Now I gotta fix this so it looks right. That's the one thing I would have to say about this game is the crashing. I've always felt like the crashing was like the bane of the existence of this app. You know what I mean? Like, it's like after a while, I was like, come on, dude. You guys still ain't got this crashing shit together. But it happens, and people be like, oh, well, it's probably your device. Nah, dude. Nah. You can't get that. You ain't getting that. Let me fix this window a little bit. Excuse me. Whew. Maybe my phone couldn't handle all that power. I wasn't doing nothing, though. It was practice. So I'm more hoping that this shit don't happen while I'm dealing with and I mean, cause look, I turned off sync. I got on let's see, I turned off sync. I got on battery saver, right? Do not disturb. Where's battery saver? No, battery saver's not on. We're gonna put data savers on. We're gonna do that. Turn off auto rotate. Sync is off, yup. There we go. Yo, this dude looks fucking dope, yo. This is Cyclops. This man got tons of uniforms now. He's on his way to being like Captain America. Who's got more uniforms? Him or Wolvie? Wolvie, he's got more uniforms than Wolvie. He's always had more uniforms than Wolvie. Well, actually, no. When they brought in the Age of Apocalypse unis, Wolverine got one as well. And to me, like, that was probably his best uni. I mean, he's got some other ones now. Look at this dude. Ah, Pitor. You know what's amazing? When they brought him in, look at this version of him. They brought him in, right? They bring him in. They bring him in. And he looks pretty solid, pretty dope, pretty decent. His character model was probably one of the better ones that came in, especially with the X-Men, right? Then they bring out his uniform when this is his uniform from this is his X-Force uniform, but it's kind of like it reminds you of his uniform or his outfit, or you know, what kind of reminds you of like Deadpool, the movie and stuff. And this is like a step up. This uniform was basically a really good step up from his basic uniform, but this is just badass. Here, let me not sure if you guys see the quality. I'm going to go back to software rendering. And we're going to take it down to 4 megabits because there's a slight lag and I can see things are jumping. And if I see things are jumping, then you guys see things are jumping. I don't particularly care for that. I'm sorry. Dude, somebody's on the rag. Too many pixels. Too many pixels. Too many pixels. Too many pixels. 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 Let's turn the resolution down to like 75%. Maybe that'll help. Right? Yeah, there you go. There you go. See? Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Up, up, down. Up, down, up, down, down. Left, 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 right. In, out. In, out. In, out. Yeah, this shit looks hot. I'm gonna leave him alone. Alright, who's talking to me in my alliance? That's me. No one's talking. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's the weekend. We're in Conquest right now, and you know, somebody's always like people haven't learned yet, which you know, when the weekends come, people haven't learned when the weekends come. That's for Conquest, you know, like it's for Conquest. You know what I'm saying, like. But if you don't want to be involved in Conquest, if you're not going to play Conquest, don't press the button. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not... They didn't take me out of my alliance, which is dope. I'm not the leader anymore. I gave up the leadership position to my cousin because when I first got into the alliance, before I became leader, I brought him in. He was the second person I brought in. Everybody that was there at the time that he came in and we both were there, they're gone. So I just felt like he deserved, because he's been riding with it for a long time, I felt like he deserved it. You'll hear me every so often. I got a couple episodes up with him, Black Neek. So Black Neek is running this thing now. He's the captain of the ship, but I don't know what he does or how he, you know, dictates and determines and stuff like that. But, you know, for the most part, people that were there before I took my sabbatical are still there. You know what I mean? He's managed to grab a few more heads to the alliance, so I just wish we should change the damn alliance name. I'm getting tired of devil dumplings, right? I wish the game could, the resolution on the screen could mirror what I see here. So crisp, so clean, and things like that. But it is what it is. I don't care. So what haven't I done? All right, let's go to the alliance, and when's the next? When's the next thing starts? In 1 hour and 3 minutes. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be up then. Like, I need to take my black ass to sleep. But I took one of these. I took this region here. These are all mine. I took all these. See me? All my guys. So maybe if I'm still up, I might go into 5. Because the more the better, the more the merrier. You never know. They still call me boss man. They were like, "What's up, boss?" I'm like, "I'm not the boss anymore." You don't have to call me boss. But I think they're just comfortable with it. See if give a shout out to some people online. Oh, I'm back up to 41 people. I haven't been on this thing for so long. I lost like I came back in, it was like 25 out of 50 people, and I had 50 people before. Oh, yes, accept all. Yes. Cool. Oh, wait. What are you doing? You know what? I'm going to just put this thing down so I can, because I can control this. That's what I like about Visor. You can control your, you can control this with your computer. I mean, with your keyboard. You know what I mean? There are some basic keyboard shortcuts, and you can change the keyboard bindings on this. So if you wanted to add a controller to this, like a X input controller, which I got 2 of them, you could actually set this up so that you can change the control, and you can actually set up what you can map out the whole screen. So if I wanted to make a key binding for like up here where you see the crystals at the top middle, you don't see the mouse. I turned off mouse input so you can't see the mouse, but at the top where you see the blue crystals, if I wanted to, I could just have a hotkey for that, just for this game, just for this specific game. You know what I mean? Let me get out of here because I am not spending my dollars. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Phoenix Mixer and Shards. Where can I get these from again? Story missions, timeline battle. I think I did timeline battle already. Daily missions, I did that. Villain Siege, Dimension Rift, special missions, Alliance battle. I think I did that already. Shadowland Epic Quest. Can't do the Epic Quest just yet, but I mean, I got 1 Dimension Rift left. I'm gonna save that so later. Go ahead and take this character. They're making so many steps just to get these stinking bios. Alright, let's go. What else we gotta do? Character rank up available. Before we go through all this, hold on, wait. Let's go. What's in here? Ooh, thank you. I'll take that. Ooh, money. 340 grand. I need that. You want to? He's already tier 2. These guys are, you know, he's not tier 2. Mantis, all this time I could have had this girl tier 2 and I have not done it. Poor Mantis. I'm sorry. She's actually, for a while, Mantis was like, people couldn't get around her because she had that fear. And she had that wide ring where she just can construct fear. And, people don't realize that, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they do. But, there's so many debuffers out there that, it doesn't matter these days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's probably good for support because, she can help heal people and stuff. And, I believe her leadership is a debuff. But she doesn't remove debuffs. She just shortens the debuffs. You know what I mean? So Crystal, she could be tier 2 at some point. I need to give this to somebody who, he needs to be tier 2. I still haven't gotten his uniform. And he doesn't have. What in the world am I doing with this guy? Yeah, you can have that. It's just 8. Take it. 8 is enough. Alright, when I'm choosing with my Norn Stones, I do I look at the number of Norn Stones I have for each one of these, you know, which is down here at the bottom right. And whichever one has the least amount, that's what I give it to. I try to keep them all average, keep them all even, but it really depends on like where you've been going and how you've been doing your thing. That, you know. Challenges. Oh, World Ball. Shit, that's what I need to do. I'm not doing any X-Men World Bosses. I know you're the boss of the day, but whatever. We're gonna go pick on. First, let me see my inventory. See if I got anything. Wow, 745 out of. We start equipping some more of these to people. Yo, don't laugh at my inventory, son. I know you guys play this game a lot too. Whoever's watching, if you like this game, don't laugh at my inventory. Damn, this dude got 500 some bios. When the frack did that happen? Yo, you see Stark? All the bios he's got. Sheesh. Damn, Bart, you got that many too? Hold on, wait, let's go by. No, let's not go by rank, right? No. I guess that's the only way you can do is by rank. Wait. She-Hulk's up there with almost 300. Wow, 500. Wish I could turn those into bios for exclusive characters. This Fartnoid got 345. And I still haven't tier 2'd him. Fuck him. They ain't done nothing with that dude. When they brought him in, he's like the running joke of every Marvel Future Fight. He's like the running joke of every Marvel Future Fight like thing. I mean, maybe there's somebody else now, but you know, you cannot you can't stop the shining. Yeah, Max 563. You're the one. You're the winner. You're the winner. You're the winner. I'm gonna need those. Need those bios. I think I might just deal with this dude. I might just mess with him. Oh wait, I didn't. It's in my inventory. This is the reason why I went to the inventory. Let's check and see how many. Only got 8. This is what I need more of. I need more of these. These are hard to come by. And these. They're hard to come by too. I ain't been doing shit. I got speed records, and the only person for speed I wanted to tier 3 was Deadpool. And, you know. But today, I'm going to beat him up. I would usually, should I go at number 18? Should I go at level 18? Yeah, we'll take it down to like, wait. Is there anything else he's taking out? Nope. We're gonna take it down to 13. That's pretty good. Look, see? You don't have to deal with resistance and toxic meteorite. This is fine. Put her there. The key to this man is all elemental people. They whip his ass, man. They kill him quickly, man. Unless they're not powerful enough, then they ain't killing shit. Alright, so what I do is in this because the person who's going to take him out is Scarlet Witch. So what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll find some people for her to buff, as far as